Let's see how good this microphone is. Question number 12 is picture 4. Picture 4. Alright, okay, so here's how the next question is going to work. The next question is going to work like this. We're going to do a free.
Here's me looking exhausted, stressed, tired, all of the above. In the 12 months that I've been self-employed, this is the 4th new flat that I've lived in. So just today, I picked up my keys to my new flat, which hopefully I will be in for the next 12 months at least. Fingers crossed I don't have to move from here anytime soon, and it would be nice to just settle in one place for 12 months because moving 4 times in the past 12 months has been crazy. So hopefully I can just chill out here. I'm not going to show you the flat just because I never know if my baby reindeer is watching. Alright, I've arrived in Derby for tonight's show. Very exhausted as I've been moving into my new flat for the past 3 days.
I love this though. If they from their perspective, they think I'm in a lift. Yeah, don't tell them. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I told all my friends I was performing in Derby tonight. They're like, that's not what it's called. Yeah, found out the hard way. What happened? Did I say the wrong thing when I got up here? It's fine. It's cool. Yep. Does everyone understand what I'm saying? It's like, what is it? Just like, man, do you need help? Twice if you need help. This doesn't sound entirely consensual. I'm honest. She is going to serve. Dominatrix. I don't know who I'm more worried for this time. I thought it was you I had to be worried about. Now I'm like, actually, he's probably taking it up there. I didn't expect this tonight. I had no idea. This is my first time in Derby, and I realized you guys are all swingers. This is crazy. I had no idea. You guys all know each other? You guys trying to recognize? Yeah, that's okay. You're just wishing that the guy who missed Trump would be hitting me right now. I know. I can feel that vibe. Is someone's heart monitor going off over here? Someone's like, I can't believe I missed Antiques Roadshow for this Canadian guy. I'm so angry. No? Oh, look at that. I'm getting heckled by the microphone.
Okay, so that was a weird gig. I definitely did not do well. It was a weird room. It was mostly older crowd, but it was like from the minute I got on stage, they didn't like me, and I don't know what I said or did or what happened for them to just decide. They were giving me the derbiest looks. Lucky enough that there was another comedian who was driving back to London, so she was kind enough to drop me off in central London, but there's no more tubes because it is now past midnight right now. So I am taking a bus home that will get me home at about 1 a.m. and this is the grind. And then in the morning I've got some work to do with the social enterprise that I mentioned in my last video that I do, parked kind of 15 hours a week with that.
Hey, 99 telepathic farmers walk into a bar and say, hey, watch me grow this barley. That's how you make beer. You said.
The Sixth Sense.
The Sixth Sense. Telepath. Right, and here, you go.
Alright, definitely seen this. So you've got, welcome to the Sixth Sense, where we've got smell, taste, touch, hearing. What was the other one that I didn't say?
Taste.
Taste, I said.
I don't know.
But there's a sixth one that you are unfamiliar with.
Horniness.
Huh?
Horniness.
Horniness? Horny ghosts! Oh, wait a sec. Let's do some pottery. Is that this one? Oh! That's the wrong song. That's not even in this film. Oh! other 5 cents in. Those were the good ones.
And that is time.
Oh, there's an old gentleman. You okay there, old gentleman?
I'm so glad this station has looks, but they never work.
Okay, you tell me to start.
Ah, Stephen! Are you here to fix the elevator?
I need a lift, but there's no cars here in the station.
Horror.
Continue.
God damn it, son, get the lift to work!
Train!
Oh my god!
I'm a busty co-ed! I'm gonna go over here when there's no one else! I'm gonna go over here as well on my own with the lights on!
Take the busty one, please!
How old are they? One. Continue.
After a rough pub quiz last night, where there was a lot of technical difficulties and things were just messing up and staff were being rude to me and everything like that, it is good to be back at my regular pub quiz here at the Prince of Wales every Tuesday night. And in the month of September and October, I'm prioritizing pub quizzes over comedy because I need the money. So I'm doing a lot. I think I'm doing about 13, 14 pub quizzes this month and not as many comedy gigs. So it's a quiet month for the grind. Just here in Herne Hill at Off the Cuff, where I am performing tonight, one of my very few comedy gigs of the month because I'm doing a lot of pub quizzes. So I've got a gig here tonight and hoping for the best, hoping it goes well. I've heard many good things about it, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes here in Herne Hill, South London. I look very tired, but I just had an energy drink, so hopefully I'll perk up by the time I get on stage in the second half. Just got home from the gig tonight in Herne Hill, and I would say it was a pretty good gig. It was fairly well attended. I did the AI rap, so that meant that I wasn't able to film my set tonight because when I do the AI rap, it requires me to use my phone, which means that unless someone else films me, I can't really get the footage. So I missed out on that, but it was mostly good. The guy that went on before me didn't do so well, so I was kind of coming on to a crowd that wasn't really that impressed, and then I had to warm them up over time, so you could see that there was a little bit of trying to pull the laughs out a little bit, but I'm used to that. I'm used to trying to win over audiences, and they certainly liked me a lot more than that crowd did in Derby. I'm here at the Catcher in the Rye pub in North London, where I will now be hosting pub quizzes every Thursday night. I made a decision that I wanted to prioritize paid work this month and next month, and sometimes when you are in the grind, you gotta go where the money goes. Sometimes you go where the opportunities go. Sometimes you do an unpaid gig that turns into a paid gig later on. But this month and next month, I've decided to just host a lot of pub quizzes, even if that means doing more quizzes and less comedy for the sake of the money. So that means that every Tuesday night, I'm at the Prince of Wales in Brixton, and every Thursday night, I'm at Catcher in the Rye in Finchley. So at least I'm getting paid for these and I can survive. Just passing Jack the Chipper on my way to host the Jack the Ripper walking tour. One of the tours that I do in terms of Borough Market food tour, Harry Potter walking tour, and then Jack the Ripper, where we do not stop and get fish and chips at Jack the Chipper. Getting close to the end of the month, and I realized that I haven't filmed very much for the grind because it's been a quiet month. Not quiet in terms of work. I've had so many pub quizzes and a few tours and lots of work, but not much interesting stuff to really show you in terms of the grind. You're freaking out on this one.
No, I have to go for it. I know this one.
First night hosting a new quiz at the Old George in Bethnal Green. I'm going to be here on Wednesday nights now, so I got Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays all booked up for pub quizzes at the moment. So it's not comedy. It's not necessarily what I want to be doing, but it's what I got to do for a time. I'm exhausted, but let's go see how this first pub quiz goes at the Old George. Alright, it is the end of the month, and I had a food tour this morning. I had a Jack the Ripper tour this evening, and now I'm grabbing some food at Slim Chickens before I head on over to the Angel Comedy Club, the Bill Murray. I've got another roast battle tonight. It's my fourth one. I've never won any of them. I clearly just suck at roast battles, so we'll see if I go 0-4 tonight. And then I've decided I'm going to retire from roast battles after the fifth one. I don't have a fifth one booked, but I've decided I'm only ever going to do 5. So tonight is number 4. We'll see if I lose again.
Good evening. I will start off by saying that Soleil has done far more roast battles than I have. And that's because she always usually shows up to these things expecting that she's either going to get a roast dinner or spit roasted. So, there you go. Poundland Gordon, no?
Well, you need to wear a t-shirt with your own face on it to remember who you are!
Halloween's coming up. You could do it too.
I really feel like, if you typed in male comic, this is what ChatGPT would come up.
That was a good one, Bangla Shrek. Soleil's parents tried to make her have an Islamic exorcism because they thought that she had a demon. Unfortunately, it didn't work, and the demon has now forced her to torture audiences by doing stand-up comedy. It's a weird thing to come to a roast battle and get a you know?
Anyway, I'm going to vote for Soleil.
You're a winner.